Hey guys, we are in the Go Fast or Blame the Car garage right now. Just working on some stuff for the off season here. Land of 10,000 racetracks and all, but had something come up today and yesterday that is worth talking about. Hey guys, Coonley spec me out of here. All kidding aside, just wanted to give you an update on why these 3 race videos just showed up on my channel. They're from an event earlier that I went to called Grid Life. Grid Life is mostly time attack series, but they have a wheel-to-wheel division. The Spec Miatas are not really competitive in it, but I know a lot of people who did Grid Life or do Grid Life time attack, and it turns out that I could do the event for really cheap, so I ended up going, and generally speaking, had a pretty fun time. But I also have a bit of a reputation as a troublemaker because I don't tend to respect authority for authority's sake. And I knew that one of the organizers of Grid Life is not a big fan of mine. And so I made sure I was running video for the whole time. And I made sure that I kept my nose clean that whole weekend. So anyway, the 3 sprint races that I did drive in are uploaded there. Basically what happened is there were some, I think, exaggerated claims that I found somewhat unprofessional. Like I said, I enjoyed Grid Life. I think they've got a really great thing going there. I think that Touring Cup is a cool first stepping stone, first experience for people. And for the viewers, right? Like watching Time Attack. Anyway, so I think they got a good thing going there, but and I was happy to participate in it because of that, and it was cheap and fun. So, but what ended up happening that was really weird was Sunday. Giles, the Grid Life official, came up to me and said, "Hey, we've been getting, reports that the blue Spec Miata has been blocking. Blocking is a penalty. It's considered cheating. That is, you can't weave on the straightaway to hold somebody behind you. You have to give racing room to someone if they're next to you in a corner once they've achieved a sufficient overlap, which is usually considered your front wheels in front of their back wheels. What else? Yeah, things like that, blocking. It's a relatively standard term in racing. So he said, "Hey, we've gotten reports." I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about. Then that's kind of crazy. I haven't been driving defensively or anything like that this whole weekend. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to. Who cares if I come 21st instead of 20th? I don't really care in a series that I'm just doing a one-off event, and I'm not even on real tires." So I said, "Hey, if I've been taking video this whole time. If you want to watch my video," and he said, "No, just whatever." And then I ended up talking to Adam, who is kind of I think he's the motorsports director, and he's like, "Yeah, most people aren't used to Spec Miatas and how close you guys run. You probably just scared somebody by running real close to them," which makes sense. I've raced in other groups, and we do run closer than everybody else, and it does honestly scare other drivers sometimes when the Spec Miata is literally an inch off their bumper, and you can hold that for the whole lap. So, like I said, I ran video for the whole weekend and offered that to Giles at that time. He said, "No, just don't worry about it. Don't do anything stupid." And I raced my Sunday race, and you can watch the video. I get so courteous, I'm actually giving point buys to faster cars than me in a sprint race, which is kind of insane because if you have 80 more horsepower than me, then there shouldn't ever be a situation in which, and as long as I hold my line, there shouldn't ever be a situation in which a point buy would be necessary anyway. But that's how courteous I was driving. That's how much I kept my nose clean that weekend. And so those 3 sprint races were the 3 that I participated in, and I put up those videos. They speak for themselves, I think. Um, yeah, so that's what I did. I posted this up, saying, hey, I was accused of cheating. I had made a comment that there was a race, specifically that Gingerman one, that was claimed to have been a no-contact weekend, and I knew that there was some minor contact, nothing crazy. Like, contact happens when you race cars, but don't claim that it's a no-contact weekend when I know the guys who had contact at your race. So I said that, and of course Giles went off the fucking reservation. Oh my God, you were blocking, you're a terrible driver, you're cheating left and right, whatever. Okay, so I'm like, I got the video. Do you want me to, you want to see it? Like, no, we've got video of you blocking, whatever. So I started watching the videos yesterday afternoon and realized just how cartoonishly clean they are. And to the point where I think I can count in 45 minutes of racing on one hand the number of times I take a single, like, somewhat defensive line in a corner. Never mind blocking or something stupid like that. But so I do that. I upload those videos. I post those up. And the most bewildering response was, we won't watch your videos and tell you where you broke the rules. Like, okay, all right. And at that point, it really started getting insane. The personal attacks and unprofessionalism and the just true insanity of it. Like, here I am going, hey, here's every minute I spent racing in your league where I've been accused of blocking and messing things up, and you just won't watch my video and tell me what is legal or illegal in it. So it just literally is mind-blowing. So anyway, those are those videos. If you want to look up the definition of blocking, SCCA has their own, NASA has their own. I don't think Grid Life does. I think they just have like a passing is the responsibility of the passing party to make it safe, things like that. But you can look those up on NASA, SCCA, Grid Life rules. You can go and watch the videos yourself if you want to. If you're a seasoned racer, you know what blocking looks like. And you can see for yourself. I got nothing to hide. That's why I shot those videos in the first place. That's why I knew going in that this was going to be a thing. So anyway, that's probably why I'll never be at another Grid Life event, because I, at this point, honestly wouldn't feel safe on their racetrack with the things that were said by Giles and the claims that people should wreck me, for example, because of my, quote, blocking. Like, that's not cool, man. That's insanely unprofessional. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Otherwise, the Kunle Spec Miata, as you guys have seen on my channel and on my Facebook page and stuff like that, had a fucking great year. So we kept our nose clean in a bunch of SCCA sprint races. We won one. It was real fun. It was a really great year. We had a fun time. So it's sad to see kind of this meltdown take place, really. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.